Hey, what's up YouTube? Tonight I'm gonna turn this 5-bottom plow into a 4-bottom plow so that I'm not quite so long to try to get on the trailer, so I can go maybe to do some recreational plowing at a plow day. So let's grab her bottom and take it off. Wait.
Too cold to start a fire, I'm burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones.
Okay, I've got the one bottom out, and I've got these bolts in thumb tight. Oh, I forgot. So originally with that bottom in there, there was this spacer in here, so I'll have to consult the book. I'm guessing this spacer, it must be for like 16-inch bottoms. Maybe you run 2 of these for 8-inch or 18-inch. Maybe you don't run any for 14-inch. That's my guess. And that's basically to, you know, if you're running wider bottoms, everything basically just gets, you know, angled more, and the whole thing swings out wider. And so in that case, offsetting that would bring it back straight again. So that's my theory, but I need to check the book. I've got the book inside, so I won't tighten them down. This moved very freely, no surprise there. I mean, I wire wheeled it, so it would move even more freelier-y. But this guy, so that one up there is the steering rod. So that's what allows it to go around nice sharp corners at the end of the field. This guy here is the lift. So you put your cylinder here so that you don't have to run super long hydraulic hoses. And then, you know, you adjust this for your depth so that you can match what you're doing with the 3-point. That's why there's so many holes, and even multiple holes in here. So you figure out what your depth is that way, but I'm never gonna figure out the depth without breaking this free. So I'm going to use the blue wrench to heat her up, see if I can get it free, and then I may take it out so that I can wire wheel that shaft all the way up. Then I'll probably grease it and stick it back in. But let's try the blue wrench. Okay, got it separated, got that pulled apart. Got this half wire wheeled. Pretty shiny down there where it was super rusty. But now what do I do for down in the hole? I've got an idea. It's a brake cylinder hone. It'll get down there a little ways. Better than nothing. Whatever. Well, I don't have any marine grease. I think that would be the best to slather this up with, but I've got some wheel bearing grease. I guess I'll throw that on there. It's better than nothing. Okay, so I also don't really know how to adjust this steering. My assumption is this back wheel should be perpendicular to the 3-point mount up here. And that's probably only going to happen when this is perpendicular to the rest of it. Or parallel, whatever you want to call it. So I guess I'll start there. Oh, actually, well, that looks pretty good right there. Let's see. This thing is going to be pushing against the ground that way. So actually, that would want to steer that direction so that it would stay down in the furrow. Wouldn't want to keep climbing up and out. Huh. That actually might be right, but once again, I'll have to consult the book on that. In my last video, I mentioned that I've got some broken Coulter shafts. Here. And back here. Alright, I'm back. Machined this shaft, 1.4 inches. This is 1.75, inch and 3/4 for all you lay people. And it didn't work. Well, looks like no. Because it actually hits on the bolts. So I went back and I machined another shaft. I got some new 1.5 inch, chucked it up in the lathe, in my buddy's lathe. Turned it down to 1.4. And it works. So now I just need to bend this in that same shape. It has to be that shape because basically turning this is how you adjust these Coulters, either in and out and forward and back. So I left the book in the house, but basically these are adjusted almost forward, but they should be, according to the book, this should be a 1/2 inch from here to the edge of the plow share. I think that's what I'm not a big plow guy, so I'm probably gonna say the wrong things here. But maybe that's the foot, maybe it's the share, maybe it's the mold board. Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's none of those. I don't know, but either way. So, I think I'm gonna end up putting this, I may actually cut a notch in it first and then put it in the vise and heat it up to basically close the notch down and then go back around and weld it. We'll see. But I'm gonna get started on that. Here we go. Well, I don't even know if a grinder and paint will make me the welder I ain't on this one. Boy, that looks like garbage, but it's gonna be all dirty and hidden. But nope, it does not have the offset that these do. But that's about the best I can do. I might have to do something else for the other one. So, well, let's try to at least get one put on tonight. Okay, one down, one to go. I don't know how I'm gonna bend that other one. That was a pain in the butt, talks. All right, well, I finally got my second Plow Coulter Crank. Coulter Crank? Coulter, yeah. I think that's what Oliver calls it. To go in right there. So I've got one made right here, and then we were able to get this one hot enough to bend it. So I know, just like the other one, it's not been as far as the originals, but it's also 1.5 inches where the originals were a little less than that. So hopefully this will work a little bit better, but I'm gonna get this installed. Oh man, that was fun-ish. Yeah, so 2 new Coulter Cranks made and installed. I don't know how well they are adjusted. I guess that back one probably should go up a little bit further. It looks like it's further down than the middle two. Like I said, basically this is just for cutting through trash. So the further the dirt gets up here, the more it's just gonna push instead of cutting the trash. So yeah, it really only needs to go in a couple inches down here. I don't know, you know, on these plow days, sometimes it's just recreational, so they don't even want you to plow all that deep anyway, so that might be all right where it's at, but otherwise I may probably have to bring some wrenches and adjust it when I get there. But I need to get washers on the bottoms of, well, I guess this one still has the snap ring, so it should be all right. But I need to get 1.5 inch washers on the bottoms of each of them cranks, and then I'll fold over the cotter pins, and I should be good to go. So, oh, there's a plow day this weekend. Like 2 days from today? 3 days, maybe? 2 days? I don't think I'm gonna make it. I still don't know if I can fit all this on a trailer, and I need to go through that trailer's brakes, and the only thing I've got to pull it with right now is the big green bastard, and it's got a flat tire. I just don't quite trust Frankentruck yet enough, just because I haven't driven it really very much, and I'd hate for, I mean, this all loaded up with that trailer and everything, it's probably going to gross over 20, let's see, 9, what, about 24,000, maybe more. Maybe more actually. So I don't really want to do that as its first trip down the road. I don't even have the gauges installed anymore. I'm still messing with something on that. So I could borrow my buddy's F350, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be ready. I think I'm gonna wait and see when the next one is that's around here-ish, and maybe try to go to that one. Otherwise, I might try to find some land around here that somebody will let me go play in. So anyways, there we go. That's how you remove a bottom and make your own Coulter cranks. So stay tuned for some recreational plowing action, hopefully. Thanks for watching.